Yeah, they spent all day out here on the picket line, Bakari, from 7 a.m. until 4 p.m. And it was a very similar vantage point at all of Ontario's 24 publicly funded colleges. Some 10,000 of these support staff workers walked off the job, went on strike after the midnight deadline came and went, and a deal was not able to be reached. The union, OPSEU, saying it's fighting for better wages, benefits, but really at the heart of these negotiations, they say, is job security. The employer, meantime, it's called the College Employer Council, is essentially saying that the union is demanding poison pills, saying it's simply unreasonable. It can't meet the demands that it's asking for, including a promise of no mergers of colleges, of no layoffs for 3 years. The employer is simply saying that the two sides are incredibly far apart. They want to use a mediator and arbitration, and an arbitrator saying they hope to go down that path now that the two sides, the talks between them, broke down altogether. As for classes, they're still a go. These are not workers who are instructors, but rather support staff. What does that mean? Lab technicians, those who work in healthcare here, the financial aid services, in the food services. These are still workers who have direct response and interaction with students. They say they want what's best for these students as well, which means no more cuts to programs. Here's some reaction you'll hear from the employer and from the head of OPSEU as well.
On Wednesday, yesterday, we met with them in the late afternoon after going through the agreement, their proposals in great detail, and reviewing it with our principals, and informed them that this was not a path forward. We would be there till midnight, but we needed to hear back from them with respect to whether they would remove that. So any suggestion we walked away from the table is just really false. We were there waiting for them to call till after midnight.
We deserve a properly funded public college system, and our support staff deserve respect, job security, and decent working conditions. These are the things that should be afforded every worker in this province, and these are the things that the Ford government has abdicated their responsibility for. This is the fight of our lifetime. If we don't come together to stop the sell-off now, we're going to see the end of public post-secondary education in Ontario.
The union argues there could be thousands and thousands of layoffs because of program cuts. They say some 650 programs have already been canceled across these publicly funded colleges. Part of the problem, certainly, that adds to this issue, in addition to funding, is the fact that international students are just not coming here in droves like they used to be. Why? There's a cap on the number of them that can actually come here to study, which means really tough revenue for these colleges. Bakari and Arda, certainly this is a difficult situation for these colleges and a difficult situation for these workers. The two sides still very, very far apart. Back to you.
Beatrice, thank you so much for this. Let's check on the